So I don't know. It depends on how I feel. But Christmas Day, I'm not sure I'm going to leave the house. But it just depends on how I feel.
Okay.
Hmm.
So we are going to keep the hashtag going. Hashtag
Right.
pray for it.
Please pray for me. I need the prayers, like sincerely. I do need the prayers because,
Ah, okay.
like,
I think it's now
um,
that the thing is going live. It means everything we
it's
just
now
said.
that
Yeah, everything we just said wasn't
because
displayed.
now that I'm noticing in my laptop, like, it's now that I'm seeing that it's live. But I was like, maybe it's just me, just on my end. Anyway, so I guess we'll have to start back from scratch. Let me just look for it and share it in the group before we. What is it? What am I not?
Okay.
Uh, I see near your end.
Okay. Well, yeah, I can see it.
Okay,
I
yes,
can see,
yeah, I see. Let me just
can see it. I'm the
share
host.
it to the various group.
Kind of.
So we already have 5 people watching. If you're watching us, just say hi and
And like the
yeah, just
video.
say
Just say
hi.
hi and like the video if you're watching us. Just say
Yeah,
hi and like.
yep. That's all. Um, we
Who's in the building? Let me see whose name will come first during the roll call. Okay,
right.
TJ from Sierra Leone.
TJ
I
from
think the
Sierra
Salem
Leone.
guys are the guys first, like the first guys coming
Mm,
today. Okay.
yeah.
Hi,
We
what's up?
hi, you're welcome. Today
Yeah,
we're going to the whole of Africa. So today's not just
yeah,
going to be a Cameroonian thing. We're talking about the
yeah.
whole of Africa. So if you have your top projects in Africa, just drop it in the live chat. We'd like this to be
Yeah, in the comment
interactive.
section.
So
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Just talk with us. Tell us what do you think about the projects released in Africa this year, and why do you think
Yeah.
certain projects are the best? Yeah. So that's it. But before we start with the topic, we started discussing offline. We
Yeah.
thought we were live, but we're not live. So
We're
I
not
think we
live.
just
Yeah.
give
Live update.
right, right live update. So delivery, you can begin. What's the live update?
Yeah. Today has just been like why do I keep saying like today has been a regular day. I just went to the
Mm,
post office today, came back. I guess that's all
mhm,
I've done. That's the only outing I've had today.
mm.
Going to the post office and coming back. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
not the stuff I ordered for. Okay, not the
Oh,
other stuff. Yeah, something else for somebody else.
okay. So the things you order for are going to be coming
Young
before
team from
Christmas.
Boya, what's up? Like the video and yeah, he just said hi.
Hi from Bria. Hi, welcome.
Yep,
Yeah, feel free to like the video, and we're just trying to
yep.
catch up and give some live updates before we proceed to the topic of top 5 African projects. Yeah, so you said the things which
Yeah.
you ordered have not yet arrived.
And the same way, yeah, they have not yet arrived. I think they said
Mm,
those things will get here. Maybe I think there are three from different shops. Like some, there's one they say you'll get here. Today's the 22nd, right? One was supposed to get here today. And I think all those
mm-hmm,
things are just dates that they just give. There are some. There's one that they said will be here on the 27th. There's another one
mm-hmm,
they said it will be here right in January. So yeah,
mm. Okay, okay, okay. Um, on my end, like I was saying, I've been feeling down since yesterday. I've been having like symptoms like cold, my nose is blocked, what else? Headache, the regular things. Like yes, I was actually checking. I was like, can I smell? Can I smell? Can I taste? I was actually checking to see like, is it really in?
Ha. Hey guys,
But
signs and symptoms of what?
right.
Drop in the comment section. Hashtag pray for it or hashtag
Seriously,
stay away from
hashtag
it.
where hashtag keep your distance.
Yes.
Right.
Hashtag
So
enforce social
mhm,
distancing.
where
Yes.
right. So I've just been home like the whole of yesterday. I've tried to keep the work to a minimum so I could really get some rest. I bought some medicines which I've taken. Then I'm
Mhm.
drinking some concoctions too, very necessary. Then what else?
CJ said good Go do C-19 test. If you just
I'm
go and do
telling
that test,
you.
they will quarantine you.
See, but like I've just tried to social distance. Like I said, like today I even had to have some guests at my place. I've just
Yeah.
I called off the visit and said like no, let's reschedule because it's not safe. Like I'm not certain it might not be it, but in case it is, let's not let's not spread it around. It might just be a regular cold, but we don't want to take chances. So let's just
Okay.
keep the
Oh,
distance. Yeah.
why did you sweet
So
me so? Last
why?
week,
What?
I felt the same way last week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I said, so they told me that COVID, there's another wave coming again, and I said, okay,
Mm,
I'm not scared because I believe I had it already and I'm well, so I don't think I can get it
mm,
again.
right.
That's what I believe. I know that I had it, though I
Right.
never did the test, but I felt like having
You
that
felt
dry
the way
throat.
they say you feel.
Yeah, the same dry throat, having cold,
Mm,
headache, like feeling as if I have fever and all that. Yeah, I felt it.
right,
But I'm fine
right,
now.
right, right.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm fine now.
As yeah,
Yeah.
inshallah, everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Like I know, like when, like the way hospitals operate, like when you get to a critical condition,
Yeah.
then you want to go to the hospital. Before that, if you're feeling that way, it's always good to just keep your distance from people in order not
Yeah.
to, yeah, be responsible about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, as far as we're alive, we keep it pushing. Let's go to top five African projects of the year, as
That will be
usual.
difficult for me. That top five will be so difficult for me
Why?
because I have a lot.
Okay, like instead, I was finding it very difficult to find African projects because this year I've been kind of a lot more zoomed into Cameroon, and I'll say I'll be focused on Sierra Leone. It's been Cameroon, Sierra Leone, so I've not really been focused on the entire Africa. So it was a little bit more difficult for me to come up with like African projects. But yeah, so
As
I
for African
I had
projects, I have a
four. Then
lot.
oh, okay, but you could just keep the list coming. I would say. Whenever you get to five, then you just give a bonus, like bonus six.
I don't know if I have to give bonus. I don't know who I'll give the bonus to.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm,
because there are so many great projects.
mm,
There are some projects that
right.
guys appreciated. Guys applaud it, but I did not connect to. And there are
Okay.
some projects that I don't think. I think everybody, like all of us, appreciate and can actually say they were good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. TJ is saying, Chakati, do you know Lyrica Joe is in Sierra Leone? So yeah, I just got that update right now. Somebody actually just sent it to me right now.
So
And
Lyrica
Lyrica Joe
Joe
is
is
in
Sierra Leone.
Sierra
He's from
Leone.
Sierra Leone.
Yeah. So Lyrica Joe is actually a Ghanaian, like the rapper who came at Juby one time,
Yeah.
like several months
Hmm.
back. Yeah. So I just got the news that he's in Sierra Leone right now. He has a show in Sierra Leone, and I'll probably
Oh.
be talking about that maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be talking about that.
Oh.
Let's discuss football in the building. Hi, welcome. So let's dive into your list, Elvi. What's the first project
Yeah.
that comes to mind?
Why me?
Why you? Because I'm the moderator and I'm the one with the sore
Yes,
throat.
ma. Yes, ma'am. Okay, let me see. Who should I start with? Whew. Where can I pick from? Hmm. Where can I pick from? Where can I pick from? I'll just do my tumbo inside my head.
Okay.
In any order, because I'm not ranking them. Okay?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So in Africa, yes, I'll
Mm-hmm.
start with Fish. I am Cameroon.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Do I have
if
to explain? Because the last time I called it, I told guys why I like the project and why I think the project was what it was. Like why
mm-hmm.
I think the sound of that project can compare to any African country. Like you can put it toe to toe, like the audio project, the compilation,
Mm-hmm.
the production, everything. You can put it
Mm-hmm.
with most of these top list artists, and you see that the quality is there. It sounds great. It yeah, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll put Fish.
Right, yeah.
Cameroon. Yeah.
Yeah, so Fish I Am Cameroon is also on my list. It's like it's one, it's for the name, and two, it's for the project. So
Hmm.
the project is incredible, and like you said, it can compare with any African project. And I think you even mentioned this last time. It's like putting that identity, like I am Cameroon, and this is what is coming from Cameroon. Good things can come from Cameroon. So I think that's incredible. TJ is saying, please let him know, as the king of Sierra Leone has said, Kao Denero, the beef thing has nothing to do with personality. Let him feel safe here. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm going to be diving into that tomorrow with the whole lyrical Joe thing and people saying Kao Denero should go around. What did they say? Confront him. Yeah. And some people are
Yeah.
like, you know what? It's just beef. It ends online. It's nothing personal or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So on my list, the name of my list, like you said, is not like according to order, but I'll give this a fifth position actually. That is Amanda Black. She's a South African. She's
Yeah.
a South
Yeah.
African. She does like it's R&B that she does, and she does a lot of how do you call this language? Tassa, one of the South African languages. And I think it's really cool. I like when people sing in their dialect, and her songs are very emotional songs. So she recently just dropped an album called Power. So it's very powerful as powerful in the sense that she's very vulnerable in the album where she talks about herself, she talks about the struggle she faced, and I think it takes a very powerful step to be that vulnerable and open up. Like she's this big name in South Africa and open up about some of the struggles she faced, and I'm sure she has a lot of fans who can relate to that. Probably a lot of young girls follow her, and them listening to that project and knowing like you're not alone. And like, I feel like it's not just empowering herself by being vulnerable, it's also empowering like other young girls. So
Yeah.
I think she dropped the project like 4 days ago, and I was listening to it just before we started, and I was like, this is incredible. This is really good. Yeah.
Yep.
So in case you have not
Okay.
checked it out, Amanda Black Power on YouTube right now,
Yeah,
go
I've
check it out.
listened to some of her songs, but I haven't listened to a full
Mm.
length project from her.
Okay.
The way I knew about her is because the MTV Awards, I just went to the list and everybody who was nominated, I tried to know something about them, listen to some songs
Mm,
from them and see how their
mm,
streams are, see how,
mm.
yeah, why this guy was nominated, how. I never even knew the name of the guy who sang that Jerusalem. But I saw somebody,
Right.
yeah, I just saw somebody nominated among artists of the year with Davido, Whiskey,
Mm-hmm.
Burna Boy, and all. I said, man, who is this guy? South African. I just went and Googled the
Right.
name. It's a guy who sang that song. That is one
Mm-hmm.
of the biggest songs in South
Mm-hmm.
Africa. Yeah. So yeah, I saw that girl. I saw her name. She was nominated for one category. I forgotten what it was for. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I had to listen to some of her songs and they're cool. They sound great, though I don't understand what. Yeah, first of all, the first thing with me is I need
Yeah.
to get the lyrics, merge the lyrics to see if the lyrics are resonate with anything you're saying. If I like anything
Mm,
you're saying, if any part of that song touch me or I relate to it in any way, you know. Yeah,
mm,
so that's how I do with music. That's why I could not call her on my list. There are so many female
mm-hmm.
artists, like so many. Damn, just thinking about the amount of music I've consumed this year. Yeah,
Right. Yeah, there have been so many projects dropped this year. So many. I think like during the Corona lockdown period, a lot of artists took the opportunity to just hit the studio and come out with a lot of
yeah.
projects.
Davido
I
dropped
was
two projects
thinking,
this year.
who is that?
Davido, I think two or three projects this year alone. It's
Oh,
two
okay.
because he dropped a good day, better day, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the third one. I think I don't know the title of that third one. Is it the better day? I think it's two. Oh yeah, it's two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, two
Mm-hmm.
projects in the same year, and yeah, okay,
Right. Yeah, for Davido's project, I know he dropped some things, but I've just been listening to his singles. I've not really listened to any of his complete albums. I know like he did a
I
collaboration with
like,
Nicki Minaj.
yeah, I
Yeah.
like listening to albums because when I listen to
Mm,
albums, right, I get the songs 3, 4, 5 months even before normal guys listen to it. Like when they drop the single as a video. Even
mm-hmm.
the Tiwa Savage song she just dropped now, I listened to that song 3 months ago, 3 to 4 months
Mm,
ago. So many songs, like
mm.
like techno songs, you want to hear like Davido songs, whiskey song, all of those songs I listen to them months before they release the video, before it becomes trending or hot.
Mm.
Yeah. So the only song that I heard the same day the album dropped was that I think Femme,
Fem,
because it
yeah.
dropped the video and the album at the same time. So I had to just
Mm.
listen to the whole album. So every video will be dropping now. I've already heard it. So I'm just waiting
Mm.
for the video to see how it looks. Most of them.
Right.
Most of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So Ezra is asking why none of us have a Christmas tree behind. Or would I know the celebrate Jesus' birthday? Then why don't you have a
See
Christmas
that I
tree
never put
behind you?
flower, I never put bolo bolo, I never put light for day, I never put anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I don't
Christmas
have a
spirit
Christmas
is
tree.
low
I don't
this
think
year.
right. I don't have a Christmas tree. I don't think I'll get one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not planning to leave my house anytime soon until after Christmas. I just remember
Hashtag pray for
somebody
it.
hashtag pray for me. And they were
Hashtag.
like, right. I'm actually having some health issues, which I feel like it's Rona, and so I don't want to distribute it. So I'm saying to myself. So why are you smiling, Delby? Why are you smiling?
Because I can relate. I can relate. Don't worry.
Right. So I was thinking of somebody's statue, whatever, like this is 23rd, and I've not heard any Christmas song playing. And I'm like, when I saw it, I was just thinking about like in my neighborhood, I've not heard any Christmas song playing. The Christmas vibe is just so low. Like everybody's, I don't know, probably not just in the Christmas mood this year. Other than the town being decorated, that's all.
Rona kidnapped for
Anyway,
the Christmas.
right,
Sienna was kidnapped by Rona.
right,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, let's see how the Christmas day will look like. Let's see.
Okay. So back to
Yeah.
my list.
So back to your list. So the next one.
The next one on my list is Timaya Gratitude.
Mm,
Yeah. That whole album is a whole vibe. Like that's where it's the same album that he released that this life I can't kill myself. Oh, he released that one as a single a
okay.
long time ago, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
made
yeah.
it to the album. Yeah. So he also had so many songs, like man, so many songs, like so many singles that have that are featured in African chart, like for the whole year. Like all the singles
Mm,
have been on the chart. Like yeah, so the album is a whole vibe. Like when you listen to track
mm-hmm,
one, you want to listen to the next one. When you listen to the next one, you want to listen to the next one. It's not like when you listen to this song and you get to a point of the album that you feel like the album is too long, or you feel bored, or you just say you want to skip and
mm-hmm,
see the features on the album. There are some albums like that. That
mm-hmm,
you just listen to some songs that
mm-hmm,
you say, okay, you've listened to, let me say, 40 minutes or 40 seconds or a minute of the song, and you say, the song is cool, but let me see what's next. But the Timaya song, yeah, you
mm-hmm,
just want to listen to it all. Like when you listen to the song, you don't feel like, before you want to feel like, okay, the song is long, it's finished. The next song
mm,
comes on. Then you just listen to it before you want to say, oh, it's finished. So short, is it has, I think, how many tracks in it? I think it's almost 16, but they are not too long, so you don't get bored while listening to that 16 tracks, you know. So when you listen to
mm-hmm,
them, it's short. Sometimes you even want to repeat some of the songs. Like when listening to it, I repeated some of the songs because
mm-hmm.
it's just a vibe. Then the vibe just stops when the song finishes. Like it's just like, oh, so soon. Yeah, so yeah. So Gratitude is
Mm,
a dope album. Yeah, that whole album is it's almost like giving thanks, and yeah, just a whole new vibe. Like
yeah.
he went back to like that his vibe of, like, let me say, oh, true story, yeah. Like not that beat, but the messaging, like
Mm,
where he gave
right,
messages, like he stopped all that uku or bum bum kind of music that is just for
right.
party, like dancing, and he went back to that messaging and vibing kind of music for this album. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right, like I've not heard the album. Honestly, I've heard just that single, "This Life I Can't Keep Myself." I've not heard the entire
Mm,
album, but like just hearing you speak about it, I just feel like it's a very good album for this period in time,
mm,
because it's a period in time where people are like finding it very difficult to find things to be grateful for. Just the name in itself, just the gratitude name in itself, and just the fact that it's not just the normal party vibe kind of album. It's the kind of deeper than that, which I think that's the kind of music that artists should really be pushing forward now, because
mm,
in troubling times, it's very important to have that kind of reflective kind of art. Yeah,
mm.
yeah.
I
So so next on my list is supposed to be Fish. I Am Cameroon. So, and I've already spoken about it, like why I think it's cool, and you have always spoken about it, why you think it's cool,
yeah,
which is similar reasons to why I think it's cool. So I don't know if I should say more, but yeah, Fish. I Am Cameroon. That's the food
yeah.
position.
Double standard. Like that's double standard. You needed to say a lot to prep me for my next for my next song on my list. So when you just say that, it means I should go again. And it's unfair.
Yeah, but I was contemplating saying another one, but I was like,
Yeah.
but that's all of my five. It's not like I have an extra one to add.
Okay. So
So
okay. So let me see. Hmm. I don't know which one I should call first.
mhm.
Yeah, because I don't want to call. Okay, let me just say. Let's go with Omale. Mm. His own project. It's
Okay.
an EP. Yeah, an EP he dropped. What have we done?
Mm-hmm.
That's the title of it. Yeah.
I don't even, yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about it.
Yeah.
Hmm. I just don't want to play some of the song. You've never heard that? She loves me when I'm down. She loves me when I'm jobless. Maybe that song, maybe the Omale is not trending in Cameroon, but that song is part of it.
No, I've
Have
not
you?
heard it, but it sounds like a song that I might like.
Yeah. Okay. Have you heard?
Okay.
What's the title of that thing? La 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 love, la la love, so la 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 love. Let me give you to la 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 la. You've not heard that song? Yeah. No, it's a whole vibe. The guy is just a vibe. Like he doesn't
Right.
sing like if you like most of the songs in my project when you go like in my list when you go back and listen to them they are not these boom boom
Mm-hmm.
or danceable songs, they are just vibes. Like when you listen
Right.
to track one, you just want to listen to the next, and when you listen to one, you just want to go. Like you don't get tired
Mm-hmm.
of listening to that artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Omale is one of them. Like the way he sings, it's not like he sings trying to prove that he can sing a lot. Like some guys want to do like all everything themselves, soprano themselves. Like
Mm.
somebody like let me see artists that do that. Mm, hmm. Sometimes Yemi Alade does that. Sometimes, yes, she still does it. But at first, Tiwa Savage used to do it, but now she's chill now. She just
Okay.
vibe on the beats now. At first, she usually does it. And let
Mm-hmm.
me see, Salatier does it a lot.
Yeah.
That's proving your vocal range, like doing a lot of, they call that thing, how do they call it? Flips? I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, on a song, yeah. I just like songs that it's just a vibe, and you just you can easily connect to the message when there are not too many flips on it, trying to make it sound too melodic and spatial and super. You can easily connect and get the message through. You
Mm-hmm.
know, yeah. So Omale, what have we done? The project.
Okay.
It's an EP. It's not long even. I think it has just 6 tracks in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'll check it out. Let me see. Let's discuss saying Corona Christmas. It's really Corona Christmas.
Rona
Social
is
distancing Christmas.
yeah, the Rona Christmas.
Right. Jike is in the building. Hi,
GK,
Jike.
what's
Welcome.
up?
Yeah.
Sup?
So, yeah. So we're talking about the top
The
African
top
projects.
five African
So
projects. Yeah,
top five. Yeah. Just feel free to give your own top five.
yeah,
Yeah. So let me go to the next on my list. Next on my list, I have Nasisi, Zulu Man with some power.
yeah.
So
I've heard the
yeah, this
project, but yeah, to me, yeah. Go on.
right. So Nasisi, like it's one of my favorites. So like this project again, I loved it and it just made me like his work more. And in this project, I don't know if it was initially planned for this project, but one of the songs which he recently released is They Don't, which he released after this whole George Floyd thing, which I think was good. He made the statement and stuff. And it's true Nasisi is South African, but I feel like he's going for more of like an international fan base. Even when you hear him, the kind of songs he sings, his whole vibe is
Yeah,
trying to get the kind of international flavor and stuff like that. So
yeah,
he has been able to gather an international fan base, a Black American fan base, and was able to speak up during this time. Then also like if you go to the cover art of the album, Blue Mouse on Power, he's wearing kind of like a crown.
yeah,
Then in some of the songs, like he's referring to himself like as the king. Is this whole I think it's like it's just a hip hop world where everybody's just like I'm the king of the game. And a lot of people
yeah.
look at Nasty like, when did you start rapping? You're a young boy, a kid. Why are you calling yourself the king and stuff? I just like the confidence he came with in this album and I felt like it was really cool. Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
me next.
Yeah. But have you listened
Yeah,
to that Nasty Super Power?
the album, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just ran through it. I did not actually listen, but I've heard most of the singles
Okay.
from it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's my sound low now because I saw you trying to adjust it.
No, my earphone was just coming out, so I have to adjust.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I haven't listened to the album, but I listened to his singles. When I listen to all his singles, I don't hear anything special from it. It's just like normal Western hip hop. He's trying to do Western hip hop, but the message to me is just regular, like hip hop I
Mm-hmm.
listen to every day. Like I just one vibe, and yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, JK is saying I stopped following other African artists since 2016. Okay, well, okay, so
yeah.
you're tuned
Okay,
in
we
just to
just
Cameroon, which is cool.
yeah. To me, here it's not that I listen to them or I like listening to them. I
Mm-hmm.
run across them. Like I don't go searching for them. I can just be somewhere and one of their song play. If I like the song, I'll be curious now to know who that guy is. And when I
Mm-hmm.
go to check who the guy is, I may find his album and listen to it. Like this Omale guy, I discovered him just this year. I never even knew he was Nigerian. I thought it was something like Ghanaian or something. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but I liked his song. The first song I
Mm-hmm.
heard of him was that song that I just said, "Let me give you some lo 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 lo." I did not like that song. Every
Mm-hmm.
time that song come up, I will skip it. But I used to
Mm-hmm.
listen to the other one that she loves me when I'm down. I never knew it was the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I hated the other song, but I liked this one. That one grew on me.
Mm-hmm.
That lo 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 grew on me. There were some lines there that when I start trying to listen, I pick some things that song grew on me. But the one I really love was that song. Then she even has a song with
Mm-hmm.
Olamide. Say, baby, make I put it in till infinity, 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 yo, yo, yo. Like, I think, yeah, that's Olamide's song featuring him. So most of the songs he's on are just like his hook. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't make the song complicated. He just make it a vibe. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, when I heard it, when I listened to that song, I just said, you know what? Let me check him and see what I can find. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, for me, like it's for me it's a gradual process. Like for the longest time in my life was okay watching trades and you're tuned into like showbiz internationally. Then of recent, it's like okay, what is Africa saying? Then especially this 2020, sorry, 2020, I've been like, okay, Cameroon, let's really see what Cameroon has to offer. So for me, the graduate process, I don't know, maybe next year I'll just be like, you know what, I don't care what the rest of Africa, but I don't think so. I like the diversity and the dialect and the like everything that like different parts of Africa has to offer. I don't think I'll let it go anytime soon. Let me see, which give the listener. Is it you or is it
No,
your turn or
you.
my turn?
No, is it
Me.
whose turn is it? Oh, first.
You, I think
Okay.
you. I just gave Nat to see.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll go with Ricardo Banks off the record.
Okay.
Yeah, Ricardo Banks off the record. He had one of my favorite songs of the year. It's an EP, by the way.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
the title of the song is Rora. Then he has a song there with Tiwa Savage Speaks, and yeah, I've listened to like from the guy like Ricardo Banks. He has all the songs like I've just said it. All of them. It will just be like I pick albums that sound similar because it's just a vibe.
Right.
Yeah, when I want to listen to an
Okay.
album, it's a vibe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I just call like if you listen to and the messaging is different, that maybe that's why, and the way they vibe to the
Mm,
beat is not too harsh. I can play it the whole
mm,
day, like when I'm working or when I don't know, when I'm doing stuff. I can just play it to keep my mind busy because I cannot
right.
stay when if places are quiet, I may go mad. That's just how I am.
Mm,
If
mm-hmm.
everywhere, if I sit in a place where the environment is silent, a lot will be going through my head and I can just go mad. Even
Mm,
yeah, way back, even when in school, when I was like right from Form 1 to upper 6, when we are doing prep, when prep is so quiet, we are always the ones who always start the noise, like rowdiness in class, because it's too quiet. We cannot read if it is like
mm-hmm.
that. We want to read and distract ourselves, like read and distract ourselves, but others don't want it. But that's how we were.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Mm-hmm.
just still how I am. If I'm working without music,
Right.
every time you see me, I'll be with my headphones. I must have music.
Mm-hmm.
Even if there's, I don't want to play it on the speakers that it may disturb somebody, I'll just put it on my headphones. And yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
music, so in that light, I cannot play loud music because I cannot do
Mm,
it for long if it is too loud.
mm,
I just need a vibe. Yeah,
right.
just need a vibe, and within that vibe, I can get some messages in them that they may be spitting. Sometimes I may not pick the messages, but while listening to them over and over, I may start picking some of the words they were saying and relate. I may
Mm,
be relating to some of them. Yeah,
yeah. 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 So like it's the same thing with me, kind of like music is just something I like to blend with everything I do.
yeah.
So like always listening to something to but yeah, something you mentioned, like you cannot be silent. You hate
No, I
silence.
cannot stay in a place that is quiet. I cannot.
But some would say that's a red flag.
Yeah. If it is too
Like
quiet, I'll start hearing myself in my head.
I
And it's
want
a
to hear
bad thing.
yourself.
It's a very bad thing. Or if it is too quiet, I'll just hear my ears making like the wah. Like,
uh,
oh, yeah. I just want my brain to be occupied. Like, there's something
right.
scientifically, they said your brain, there's certain segments of your brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when there's no noise, the parts of your brain that you don't need to always focus on, they'll be open and
Mm,
you may dive to them, you may focus on them,
mm,
like
mm,
you just start thinking about everything, even if everything is going on
mm-hmm.
fine, but when
Right.
everywhere is quiet, you just feel like, I don't know, I just feel when everywhere is quiet, I just feel like I will explode. I just start hearing my voice
Mm,
inside my head
mm-hmm,
saying
mm-hmm.
shit I don't
Right.
want to hear. Yeah. So I just
Yeah.
prefer to distract that side of my brain with something. I just need some sound to be going on. So the
Yeah.
that destructive
Yeah.
side of my brain can be busy while the productive side is actually doing what my eyes are focused on. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Anyway, another day we're going to have this mental health conversation because it goes deep.
Yeah.
Right. So let's see. We have him Jean in the building. Hi, welcome. So we're talking
Yeah,
about
him
the
Jane.
top five. Yeah, we're talking about the top five African projects. So feel
Okay.
free to tell us what are your top five. So I think it's me, right? It's my turn.
Yep, your turn.
The next project
This is the
on my
fourth, right?
list, yeah, this is you're giving
Okay.
four. Now I'm supposed to give four.
I'm almost free.
Okay, the next one on my list is Kao Denero that lost tape. So this is
Uh,
actually like this is something which he had done before. This was not just like a recent project. These are his old songs, but it's just now that he's dropping it. So Carl De Niro, how did he get on our radar? The whole distracting back and forth distracts, and then we got to know about Carl De Niro. Then that's how a lot of Africa got to know about him because he was this he was this in Calligraph Jones, he was this in Lyrica Joe, and for
mm,
some time he said some things which people felt like was dissing Joe B. So there was a lot of these distracts. So people felt like Carl De Niro the distract rapper.
yeah.
But since a lot of Africa was kind of tuned in, he said, okay, let me drop a project to show you guys that no, I'm more than this distract. I've been doing this in the game. I have is it 10 or more albums to show for it. So he decided
Yeah.
to like put all of his lost tapes together. Listening to it is like reminding you of that kind of old school hip hop vibe kind of thing. And he's like his song, like most rappers are, he's a very confident person of his song. And then he has this kind of huge voice, which reminds you of is it Biggie Smalls, right? What a huge voice.
That's a
Yeah.
big comparison to compare him to Biggie
Uh,
Smalls. I said
I'm saying
comparing
the
him to Biggie
voice.
Smalls is to some guys that's like a taboo, but yeah,
No, but it's the voice. Somebody has a voice that sounds like somebody's voice. You cannot say it because it's Biggie Smalls. Like he has a voice that sounds like Biggie Smalls' voice. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Yeah,
yeah,
so he has that kind. For me, when I listen to, he has that kind of voice and he has that kind of vibe. Yeah, and
mm,
he decided to drop that project to show people like I do more than this. I do more than this, and I'm actually good at what I do. I was just trying to get the spotlight on myself and stuff like that. So I think it was a good project, and I think it was very strategic. It was good for him to use the eyes that were tuned in to show them that he has more to offer. So that they don't, they come for the diss track, but they stay for the talent. So yeah, I think that was really
yeah.
strategic
Lost
of him
tapes.
to
So
do.
many artists have had lost tapes in the past. Like lost tapes.
Mm-hmm.
This is how lost tapes are. Lost tapes are the songs that whenever you're sending in your album, when they compile your album, you're giving your A&R
Mm-hmm.
team, like the record label, giving guys. Those are the songs that they
Right.
discard. Like they say, okay, we don't want this song to be on the project. It cannot be on the project.
Right.
It's not worthy. Either they say it may not be worthy enough, or it may not be that up to par, or it does not match with the theme of the project. You
Yeah.
know, sometimes they discard
Right.
all those songs, but some of the artists they keep them and say they like them, so they just compile them at one time and just put it out and just say it's a lost tape, like something
Mm-hmm.
they felt like got lost during their journey, so they are just giving it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm. Right.
So
Right. Yeah.
yeah, let me see.
Right. So what's the
Yeah.
next person on your list?
Hmm. Hmm. Now, since I have just one to call, I don't know who I'll put on that spot.
Think of your best
I know my best
out of
this
all the
year.
names you have.
No, my best this year is Rema. He doesn't have a project this year, so but
Yeah, just think of your best project this year.
hmm, best album this year.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
What
I
album have you
think
listened to over and over
I
again?
think you'll be a tie.
Okay.
Best. It doesn't need. You don't have to be popular, okay? But the best.
Right.
You
Yeah. Your
you
best.
have
Your
to
best.
you have to be a tie
Mm.
between Davido, A Better
Mm-hmm.
Day, and an album I just heard today. I don't know if it is
Okay.
too early or it's because the energy or the memory is still fresh or I just listen to it, but the thing is
Mm-hmm.
so well done.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not getting you. Yourself.
Yeah, I think my sound went off. It's back.
Yeah, it's back
Yeah,
now.
say Martin new songs. Martin new songs. The title of the album is
Oh, I like that guy.
no, his
Yeah.
album is the bomb. Like it
Right.
falls in that vibe thing I was talking about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Let
it
me
falls in
let me
that
actually Google and make sure it's a person.
Martin new songs. The
Mm-hmm.
Martin is one name. New songs is one word. New songs. Songs with a Z.
Mm-hmm. No, probably not the person.
Yeah,
There's this Martin guy from Nigeria
yeah,
who he has one song like that which I was listening to over and over last year. Martin, no, it's not the Martin I was talking about.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a
So your first is a
Cameroonian,
tie
and
between yeah.
I think he. I don't know if the guy works with Nigerian producers or if he goes back and forth because some of his songs he released them and said they were released in Lagos. Like he released this one in
Mm,
Lagos, or he shot it in Lagos, and there are some that you hear Cameroonians on them because he has one. There's only one feature in that album, and it's Kosi. All of the songs are just
okay.
by him alone. So,
Right.
and I understand debut albums, like your first album, is like an introduction to yourself. Like you're bringing guys, you don't want to have so many features there to deviate, like take away from, you know? Yeah, so I
Mm-hmm.
understand,
Mm-hmm.
and I like what he did. I appreciate how he did it. Like every song on it
Mm-hmm.
is by him, and just one
Right.
collaboration on it featuring Kosi.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole project is, and I almost hated the album when it started. I've told you before when an artist start a song, especially Cameroon artists, when I just hear you making oh na na na, oh na na na, I was just oh
Right.
shit. When that
You're
album started,
like,
that was the first thing I heard. I was
you're
just
like,
like,
oh my
oh
god,
fuck this
lost
guy.
case.
Then as the song was playing, the conversation that was going inside my head was, yeah, this is another guy trying to copy Nigeria. Oh well, but
Right.
Nigerians to copy Western music. Okay, let me just listen to
Mm-hmm.
this thing and see how far it goes. But if dope music, if he
Right.
copies it and he did it well, why should I complain? So as that single, that's the
Mm-hmm.
first song. All this thing going through my head was through the first song. Like I said, my
Yeah.
brain is
Right.
somehow fucked up. Things are like there are so many things that run through it at the same time. Like I'm digesting a
Mm.
song and critiquing it at the same time. Like that's how it just
Right.
landed. So towards the end, like the last 30 seconds of the song, I liked it. I said, but even if he's trying to mimic or copy Nigeria and all that, he did it well. So let me just listen to the next song. So the second single now
Mm.
just sold me, just blew my mind. I said, okay, yes, wait, there's no na 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 on this one. Okay, yes, and
Right.
the flow is just yeah, I just say, okay, let me listen to the next. Like uh, the same thing like that Maya's album. The first one finish,
Mm.
you say, let me see if actually I can get that stereotype of Cameroon artists trying to copy Nigerians. Because when they try to copy, they instead go back to the old kind
Mm.
of Nigerian vibe that those kind of, you know. I
Right.
said, let me listen again, right? To let me see if this guy made a mistake. That's just one fucked up thing with us. When something is good, we always listen to see if the person made a mistake or failed. That's why even boxing, that's why even Barcelona, that's why when Barcelona is failing, they are waiting. Everybody's watching to see the day they'll lose. That's just how it is,
Mm.
you know? So even
Right.
on the project, when I listened to that one, it was great. I listened to the next one, it was great. Okay. So I just said, okay, let me
Mm.
listen to see if I'll get that old Cameroon stereotype, the thing I hate among this Afro pop, this upcoming Afro pop artists who try to copy Nigeria. While listening to them,
Mm-hmm.
I just said, man, this guy nailed it. Like he
Right.
outdid himself. Like if this guy has a label and a marketing department, you'll be surprised to see the places this guy will go to with this project.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
dope, so rich. Like rich. There's something when I say a production, a song is rich. The
Mm.
mixing, the recording, the backup, everything on the song is just uniform when it's rich. That's well mixed and mastered. That's rich.
Mm.
Then his voice, okay, the
Mm-hmm.
vocals now, yeah, he doesn't do like he's almost like that. Omale that doesn't stress, or Ricardo Banks that doesn't stress, or most of these guys that don't go overboard. That's just how he is.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Martin, new songs. The project is dope. That one, that one I was just going to give it as my honorable mention because it's not popular
Mhm.
and all that. So I just wanted to call the name of albums for these popular guys because I know when you're talking about best album of the year, they always go. It
Mhm.
also goes with nominations. Some guys have dope projects, but if they
Yeah.
are not known by the committee that nominates those awards, they won't be nominated. Yeah, that's why I'm going with
Mhm.
these popular guys, and yeah. But to me, that's one.
Okay.
Yeah, that album, that project, I can put it with that Davido's project,
It's
even
one
though he
of the
has
best.
collaborations on it with like Young Thug, Chris Brown, Nicki Minaj, and yeah. But I put that album, like listening wise, how it makes me feel. I can put that album, that
Mhm.
Davido's album.
Okay. Awesome. Himjin is saying that guy is a Trey song, even his name. And I think he has dropped a link which is probably linked to Martin New songs. And he said just more of his look and his video took me to Trey Song's video. Okay. Then we have Vision TV Africa saying, what do you mean copy Nigeria? This is the issue with you all. So I think that one is directed to one thing you mentioned about
Yeah.
when you heard him, you felt a vibe of like this is copying what night. Oh, I'm playing his song there. Yeah.
No, when I said that, okay, I actually
Mm,
said it and I corrected myself. I said copying Nigeria, which means you try to do it like Nigerians, but you cannot do Nigeria more
yeah.
than Nigerians. But the
Yeah,
way
you
he
keep it
did these
original.
songs is like he was influenced by Nigerians, then he added like a Cameroon vibe to it.
Mm,
That's why I said, man, this guy nailed it when I was listening to it.
mm, right.
So even the names he's using in the song, sometimes he may call Eposi, which is a Southwest name, then he will call Chioma, which is
Mm,
a Nigerian name. Given the back and forth between him producing or recording in Nigeria or being in Nigeria and here, like two cultures, I need to know where he's from. Maybe he's a mix of both of them. So I just don't know.
right.
Yeah.
I need to
So
know more about this guy. I need to know more.
yeah,
Mhm.
he's a mix between, I don't know if he's a mix, but his sound is just like, okay, I'm inspired by this new wave of Afro beats and Afro fusion, and he's
Mm,
adding Cameroon vibe to it, like using a lingo on it. And Makosa, sometimes he makes it feel like Makosa, but using, yeah. He went full R&B on one
right.
song, where he said he's in love with two girls. That's not Afrobeat.
Okay.
That's not Makosa. It's
Okay.
full R&B. An acoustic guitar with some hi hats and bass drums. Like he just started with the guitar and he was singing. Then the drums came in at the right time. The bass came in at the right. Like the production, like I said, dope beat selection, dope everything. That's how you start a first album with a bang. I can say that's a bang for him.
Mm,
Yeah. So I'm just
mm-hmm,
waiting to see what he'll do after the next project because the bar he has set for
mm-hmm.
himself is just too high.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just too high. So I just
I'll
said
definitely go and
he
check out.
outdoes himself because when you always set that kind of a bar, you just the next project everybody was okay, I've heard it before on your first album. What else
Mm,
can you give us?
you
Oh,
need
you
to
done
keep it
this on your
up.
first album? Yeah, because the bar is just too high. I don't know what to expect from him again.
Right.
And this is my first time
Yeah. So
listening to him.
let me read some comments. Him is saying that we thought you were a hip hop guy listening to your artist list and your album of the year. We will remove you from our hip hop club. Okay.
Wait, I
Vision
don't
TV
get it.
Africa
Wait,
says,
what did you
Ma-
say?
so Delibi thought Delibi probably I thought you were a hip hop guy
I'm a hip
listening
hop
to your
guy.
artist list.
100.
Your album of the year. So your album of the year is not hip hop, but he thought that you were a hip hop guy.
I
So the
am.
range as well. Yeah, so he thought you were a hip hop guy, but your album of the year is not hip hop. So he's like, I'm going to move well, we'll move for our hip hop club. So yeah.
I listen to hip hop. I've told you guys my if we are calling artists of the world, like top three, you have J. Cole. That's I always say that over and over. I've said that thing so many times. I already reached like when you're talking about albums of the year, to me,
Mm,
internationally, you have Roddy Rich. Sorry for being antisocial. All those albums. Like, come on, man. Come on.
mm,
Yeah, but we are talking about Africa. When we are talking about Africa, we go with the vibe, the soul. Like I just can't come to Africa that I wish to listen to Africa and I go to try like regular hip hop. That's why I did not mention as the sea. because that's just like
Mm,
hip hop trying to do what the
right.
Westerners do and add your own vibe to it. Yeah, kind of. But
Mhm.
if we say international, then I'll mix all these Afro beats and hip hop albums to you guys to hear of it. But yeah,
Yeah. So Vision TV Africa says Martin's mom is Igbo and his father is Cameroonian, so he's a mix of the two.
yeah. So his mom is Nigerian
So
and his father is Cameroonian.
exactly. Then
So
him Jin
I
is
wasn't
like,
off track.
yeah, yeah. So him Jin is like, now we see, makes sense. Okay. DJ Jab says, hi guys, just pop up to see boss lady. Life has just gone up over it. I knew it was happening.
Cameroon. Are you using your phone?
Thank God I'm using my phone. Yeah, thank God I'm using my phone. If not, if not, it would have
Yeah,
been
don't
total
worry, we'll
blackout
make
on
it.
my end.
We are already at 50 minutes.
Well,
Yeah.
wow. Let me look for light.
Okay.
Okay. So could you continue reading the comments? Because my laptop has gone off and I cannot see the comments anymore.
Okay. I think I'll have to go to my phone. Let me open it on my phone. Comments. So who said I'll remove you from our hip hop club? Don't you love me again? Him Jean. I'm a hip hop guy, man. I'm a hip hop guy. Not like hip hop guy. I don't have a favorite artist or favorite song. Or favorite. I just have favorite moments or
Right.
songs. Let me say, but I don't have a favorite artist. I cannot say this guy is my die-hard artist. Like even if he sings trash, I'll listen to like how some guys always defend somebody they like. They always
Mm-hmm.
defend the guy's song. No, I don't have it. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
let's move to let me say Vision TV Africa. Martin's mom is Igbo and his dad is Cameroon. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now we see. Okay, makes sense. Okay, he's replying to that comment that that guy said about Martin. Because I said it's like a blend of both of them and he did it well. You know, he really knew how to integrate it. So,
Right.
okay, we go. Hi guys, just popped up and see Boss Lady is DJ Jabs, you and Boss Lady every day.
Hi,
No
DJ
tire.
Jam.
No tire. Say bye bye guys. Happy Christmas to everyone. Okay, he's leaving. Okay. Him Jin with Casper and Anastasy's album out this year. I know Casper and Anastasia released album out this year, but like I said, Africa is just mm, yeah. When I go back to Africa, if I say I'm going back to Africa, I'm going there to get soul vibe. I'm not going there to get
Yeah.
pure hip hop. If I want to listen to hip hop, okay, I may lump hip hop in to the playlist when I'm listening to this UK crunk or I'm listening to Chicago drill or I'm listening to hip hop or I'm listening to trap or I'm listening to emo rap and all those things. I'll just blend it inside and listen to all of them. But Africa, yeah, man, we are talking about soul and vibe. You get all the xylophones, flutes, melodies, and the effects and all that. Yeah, mostly Afrobeat is mostly about the beats, like how it makes you feel, not what they say. How it makes you feel.
Mm.
Yeah. So him, Jean, you even said, you even say your guy Rima. Your hip hop club card is in danger. But Rima is hip hop. Rema is hip hop, or because he just released Afrobeat song. Rema originally was hip hop, and he just did few Afrobeat songs that blew up. But Rema is hip hop, man. Rema is like XXX Tentacion. That's how his songs sound like. His songs, yeah, hip hop songs were just like I was introduced to Rema by a friend of mine. When he presented me the project at that time, XXX was still alive. So I just said, "Who is this XXX knockoff?" Like X was still alive. So if I want to get that kind of vibe, that emo rap, I'll just go directly to X, who is a source, you know? So as yeah, Rema stayed around for a while. And when X passed away, I started trying to experiment with guys like Trippie Red, uh, um, Juice World, and yeah, all these other guys, you know? And then Rema now released Woman. Then it got me back into him. I got stuck with Rema. And then I went back to start listening to that his project that I was presented to by my friend, and I said, but this guy sound, yeah, it's really dope. Rema is hip hop. Said that my guy Rema. My yeah again him Jin.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not lyricist like that. What? I did not say he was a lyricist. Okay, he is hip hop. Most hip hops you just hear guys saying okay, hip hop just go like somebody like Black Youngster. Choo choo. Like if you listen to Black Youngster's song, I don't think you say he's lyrical, but you enjoy it. Go to Yogari songs. Yogari songs, it's not like lyrical, but you just it's a vibe and you enjoy it. It's hip hop. You gotta make an add-on kind of a hip hop class fair. We are giving our songs.
You're
Okay,
trying to
Himjin.
defend your hip hop card there.
Yeah, I'm trying to defend my hip hop card. Come on, don't take my car, please. Yeah, I'm hip hop man. I'd even call him the same way make some people they go Google, except not Google for find out. Really hip hop. If I start calling guys that are listening to hip hop, yeah, like most I usually listen. Like this year has been the highest year that I've listened to Afrobeat.
I didn't get
Everybody like,
that.
yeah, I said this is the highest year that I've listened to Afrobeat.
Okay.
Like yeah, like the guys around me will just testify or confirm that because I'm usually listening to hip hop. Like guys like Black. So if I want that kind of emo kind of thing, but this year I really said, you know what? Since most of the guys surrounding me listen to hip hop or Afro beats, let me listen and see what they like in it. And when I listened to it, I kind of got hooked for a while. Yeah, I kind of got hooked because I like it. You don't get tired of it.
I'm going to be
Somebody,
my final one. Huh? My final one.
okay, you've pinned the
For
comment
me,
here.
I think the comment.
Yeah,
What comment have I been seeing?
that him Jeans
Okay.
comment who said the guy is too mixed like Rima. He's too mixed like he's too mixed. He's not lyrical like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So my top album of the year is Burna Boy Fhish. That's my top album for the year. Like I've listened to almost all the songs on that album, and I've listened to the songs over and
yeah,
over again.
yeah. He's saying so. Okay, him Jean, me and him Jean, they not debate.
What?
As I'm debating with him Jean.
You're try- okay. How many minutes have we been going for?
Yeah, 57 minutes. So back to you. Let's finish our album of the year. Him
Yeah. So
Jean.
I think my
Join the
album
contract
of the
podcast,
year.
the podcast group. We'll finish that discussion in it.
Right.
Yeah,
My
the link
album
is in
of
the
the
description
year
below.
is
Yeah.
uh the rain outside like
I can
I
hear
don't
you.
know. Anyway, so my album of the year is Burna Boy Twice as Tall. And there are a lot of songs on that album which I feel like they have very big, deep
Yeah.
message, which speaks to the time. And like I listen, there's this song You Can Bank on It. I listen to the song over and over again.
Yeah.
There's the song The Monsters You Made,
Yeah.
incredible.
Calling me a monster, trying to be fake.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah,
there are
that's
a
one.
lot of the songs on that album, which even is the song for Level Up, where he talks about how he always felt inferior because he could never win a Grammy, and
Yeah.
now he's learning to be satisfied with himself, feeling like he can level up just by himself, stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
there's so many songs on that album which I just feel like he just hit the nail and he dropped the album the right time. So like for me, that's the album of the year.
Yeah, to you. Okay. To me, why the reason Burna Boy never made my list was even Davido's album was more than him because if I even had to compare guys like that, I would have those that's his criteria. Like those are the guys you have to the tier. Whiskey,
Mm.
Davido, Burna Boy, you know? But his album to me, his last album that what's the title of that last album? His last album to me was better
African
than this
Giant.
one. African Giant was way 10 times better than this one. I just believe this album was praised a lot because of his popularity now, his position now, where he is, like he's featuring now with these big stars like Ed Sheeran and all these guys. Like his reputation made guys put his album where it is now. But to me, I just go with the music, how it makes me, how it sounds. That's why the album never made it on my list, because yeah, I think when he was still struggling to put himself in front of all those guys, he did dope music. Like yeah, yeah, Angelina, all those songs are great. Those are the songs of African Giant. You know, those songs, compare it to these ones now. The the most remarkable recent song that I've even heard, it's a song even from Whiskey's album that when I think of Burna Boy, it comes to my head. Is that if you want to make a ding that give me the kokoro. It's a Whiskey song.
Mm-hmm.
But that African Giant, all those songs are not even memorable. They're easily forgettable. You just listen to them and yeah. So
Well, not memorable to you because, like,
yeah,
for
let's just
me,
say to
it's on
me, yeah,
constant replay. Yes, for me, it's
yeah.
on constant replay. So,
Yeah, so because to me that's just what, maybe that's what I think, that they regard his album that way because of where he is now. Like he's one of the top
mm,
tier, so you have to look his album, you have to analyze his album a lot, deep dive into his album, because if a nobody released that kind of a project, you listen to it for the first time, you don't have time to analyze it and say, okay, this song is talking about this. If it doesn't sound great, the first listen, you just push it aside. That's just the kind of attitude I give every album I listen to. That's why you
mm,
hear me saying best song. I'm calling this new guy nobody even knows, because the way the thing made, even somebody who doesn't know Cameroon music, who doesn't like Cameroon music, or I played the song to somebody and they did not even know it was a Cameroonian. Like
mhm.
then
Right.
you know, that's just how I do it. That's why even Burna Boy, that album did not make it to my list, but Patoranking's song is also on the album to make mine five.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to make
Yeah.
mine five, Pato Ranking. Because I know the Davido's album, which I said maybe that's the album of the year. I called it
Mm-hmm.
before. I've already called it.
Right.
I've already, yeah. So I had four. I had called four. So let me just put Pato Ranking's album on it.
Right.
Yeah, to make it five. What's even the title of the album? Let me Google it, because the album I liked it.
But you have not a call five. I feel like you're call five because
The
I have
same
call
thing.
five.
Him
I've
Jin
call five.
said. Him Jin is agreeing that Burna Boy has better songs on his past projects, but this new project
Mm-hmm.
is just because of the exposure he has now. That's why this project is yeah. Wait, let me see. Let me look at the name of that Patoran Kings album. Okay, three. The title is three, like number three,
Great.
but he spelled it out.
Mm.
CHR. Yeah, EE.
Yeah.
The album is dope too.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I think we should round up because I'm
Yeah, we
finding
should
it very
round up.
difficult to I'm finding
Yeah.
it difficult to get. It's like it's just a mess over here right now.
Okay. Let me. Okay, take us out there.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for all the interactions. You know, your interactions keep us going. And I wish we'd had more time where you guys can tell us like what your top five projects in Africa this year. But unfortunately, the rain, the light, and other things have other plans.
Yeah.
And honestly, too, I need to rest because, well, like I said in the beginning,
Hashtag
it's
pray
not
for it.
it's not
Yeah,
very well on my end here.
Him Jin
So
say generator. Oh, that you should get a generator.
I'm telling you, I desperately need one. Anyway,
uh,
yeah. So I'm just hoping that they are fixing the light now. So on Christmas, I'm not going to have light issue. Fingers crossed. Yeah,
but guys,
but
every
yeah,
time we end here, if there's something we did not expand on, you guys can join the WhatsApp group and let's continue there. Okay, the link is in the description below. Click that WhatsApp group, join the link. You can leave your top five African songs in it. Then we can talk there. You see, so it's easy. Like it's yeah, family members. Let's just keep the conversation there going. If here we have a problem and we have to end, we run out of time, we can just go there and continue.
yeah, we continue the conversation then.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So thank you guys very much for tuning in, and see you guys tomorrow, Molly Town, same
Yep.
time.
Yep.
Bye, guys.